Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Today, we'll be covering Ripple and XRP, the cryptocurrency that has dominated the market. Now that we've covered the basics, let's jump right in. Thus, it is clear that the market as a whole is experiencing a severe downturn. Yes, I know you're thinking that XRP isn't doing anything particularly wild at the moment, but it is attempting to break out of the 63-cent zone. In retrospect, we can observe that we are aiming to surpass considerable heights if we consider the past year. An example would be this level, which we rejected in November and which led us to a low of about 58 cents. I'm crossing my fingers that XRP's breakout attempt goes according to plan, but we'll have to keep a careful eye on it. The amount of trades has increased dramatically, by approximately 55% right now. Our trading volume is higher than BNB's, and BNB is now ranked 4th in the total coin market cap listings, so it appears like XRP will be climbing up the list here shortly. At the moment, Bitcoin is experiencing a great surge, and it is trading at around 40.7K. As I record this, the enormous increase in Bitcoin's value over the past year, roughly 140%, is staggering. This is, in my opinion, only the beginning. I predict that 2024 will be a banner year for XRP and other cryptocurrency holders. Beyond that, though, we are seeing several older coins experience strong one-day performances. However, I would like for you to have an understanding of how this market operates, okay? So, it starts with Bitcoin, then moves on to Ethereum, then large caps, mid caps, and everything else. At the moment, Bitcoin is still the star of the show, but I think all coins will experience a big market run-up soon, and we'll talk about that. Anyhow, it's pretty crazy that Bitcoin is having this move right now. Keep in mind that Bitcoin ETFs are still in the approval process. By going over to the Bitcoin ETF Tracker from Blockworks, we can see all of the major ones that are pending as we scroll down. Once again, when we examine the spot, the only ones that are currently speaking are the ones that have been accepted or are futures. Even though many of these have already passed their due dates, there are still many that have not been finalized. These ones at the bottom are obviously the ones we're paying the most attention to in terms of Bitwise Vanek Arc, Wisdom Tree by Franklin Templeton, Vanek Arc Padnos, Invesco, Assets, and Faithfulness BlackRock, Valkyrie, and Global X. At this very moment, we have already passed the third deadline. As a result, we are already planning for January, which appears to be the pivotal month for many of these. But after that, we'll take a look at a few more dates in this section. To reiterate, the biggest warning I can give to anyone speculating on the ETF's Bitcoin price increase is, well, guess what? The price of Bitcoin has already soared. As I mentioned before, it was sitting at $16,000 a year ago. We have reached approximately $41,000. Thus, Bitcoin has not sat on its hands this year. Rather, the market has witnessed a notable shift. I may have been mistaken on Twitter, but this is what we find when we examine these Bitcoin ETFs. If Bitcoin's current trend persists, I predict that the ETFs will serve as the market's most prominent leading indicator. Anything can happen, however, I believe they are merely enticing foolish investors to put their money in for fear of missing out, FOMO. Now that we're taking a good, hard look at the market, though, I will say this. Some say it's about to burst. And that's only the start. Never forget that, moving forward, the return on investment, ROI, for any coin will exceed that of Bitcoin. This is true regardless of what Bitcoin performs. As I've mentioned on Twitter multiple times, XRP has a $34 billion market cap, and I'm seriously considering all undervalued coins. Still, it doesn't rule out a 5 to 10-fold increase for XRP going forward. Once again, I'm sure you all will respond with, Nick, seriously, a 5 to 10 times, or what are you talking about? Such a small matter. Please know that I am only being cautious. The $10-15 range that we have been betting on for a long time is still very much within the realm of possibility for XRP. Price forecasts ranging from $20 to $30 have also been seen. We have no idea how those will materialize during the next bull run. The amount of money that will come in is unknown to us. However, Things have been looking up for the O still. XRP is expected to have a major surge in the market across the board for cryptocurrencies. However, it is imperative that we ensure our readiness for any eventuality. Plus, we have to keep track of our earnings. I went so far as to say it on Twitter too. I also mentioned that you should make sure to accomplish the following during the next 12 to 24 months, as this is essentially the 4-year cycle we're considering. First and foremost, protecting your initial investment and ensuring a return on investment. Listen, if you guys have been in the free Discord all year, I have said this and I say it again, once your investment doubles, you can take out your initial investment, de-risk it entirely, and let the rest ride up. A lot of people in the Discord have already done this. Plus, it's all about making money. That investment is now completely risk-free. We have been engaging in that activity. And keeping your cool and being patient have been paying off handsomely in the market, particularly when your coin isn't pumping. The same holds true for XRP. Because, I totally see how frustrating it is. I comprehend. We diversify for this same reason. Actually, many of the altcoins that I'm involved with personally aren't receiving much attention at the moment. Casper is currently the most important one to be aware of, but it hasn't had much success in the market. The market has not witnessed a substantial increase for a few of others, such as HBAR. Since this is a market driven by Bitcoin, though, I think they will do it again. Bitcoin has surpassed 52% market share. Bitcoin is still protecting us. At this point, what is going to alter? Unfortunately, we're likely to witness the same pattern emerge again, funds flow from Bitcoin to Ethereum, and then from Ethereum to other altcoins. Since XRP is no longer restrained by the SEC, I do think it will witness a substantial surge in value during the next bull run. Additionally, visiting Fiat Leak reveals a substantial quantity of XRP being moved on a minutely basis, which is really noteworthy. Additionally, it merely demonstrates the level of demand for XRP. The level of demand is rather encouraging. This is something that we have been discussing somewhat. Because, once again, it's insane to think about, but even during the lawsuit announcement, we saw over 2 million trades on Fiat Leak in the past minute. However, XRP will continue to surprise everyone until we witness a significant uptick in its value. Just sideways momentum is what we're seeing in this market, and it's something I notice frequently with many older coins. We don't witness the large upward surge until, you guessed it, there is no more sideways momentum, and XRP is a prime illustration of this in action on many occasions in 2017 and 2018. Unexpected even in 2021. Though we were only able to reach $2. Since many predicted that XRP would not experience such a sharp increase in value, the recent surge caught many by surprise. Yes, it did not set a new record, but the fact that it was ensnared in a litigation is also worth mentioning. Despite popular disapproval and delisting from key exchanges, XRP has managed to reach $2. Now that we know about the 500+ partnerships that could be using XRP for on-demand liquidity, what do you think will happen during the next bull run? The partnerships that are known to be using XRP for on-demand liquidity, stablecoin projects, and tokenization are all utilizing the XRP ledger. And it is merely the beginning. Now, more than ever before, XRP is backed by solid evidence. So, when we do discuss this next bull run, I still think XRP has a shot at reaching a market size of $500 billion, maybe even $600 billion. And to all those who are thinking, Nick, are you completely insane? My bad. Evidently XRP's European launch this month makes me the wrong candidate to be its ETP. It's quite significant. Outside of that, it appears that institutional grade recognition and adoption have received a lot of attention, and XRP is receiving more attention than ever before from the institutional side. I think that's a fantastic stance to have as we examine XRP in more detail. In particular, for the upcoming bull run. To continue with the topic of the altcoin market, I would want to give a shout out to blockchain supporter. If you guys are familiar with him, you probably don't need an introduction. He's been in the area for some time. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum reached new all-time highs today, surpassing their values from May of 2022. Even though it's been nearly 2 days, every single coin market is already buzzing about the Great Escape. The total market cap of all cryptocurrencies, not including Bitcoin, is now this. The Wyckoff accumulation chart is among the other available charts, including phases A, B, C, D, and E. While we patiently await the inevitable major breakout, it appears that we are currently in the phase 2 zone. I think the old coin market cap has the potential to set a new record, but the major question is whether or not it will. The total market cap of cryptocurrency is my target, and I expect it to reach between $5 trillion and $7 trillion. I could be completely mistaken about that. Still, I stand with those opinions generally. However, we also have the concept of why it's not a good idea to follow the crowd. Going against the grain and listening to your gut is the most challenging aspect of the game. Finally, the big picture of what's to come is here. On top of that, we have the top. For example, the top result for Bitcoin's next $100,000 was 64.4%. By the way, at the height of Bitcoin, the price was $20,000, or 35.6%. Naturally, we do anticipate that Bitcoin will drop to around $15,000, who knows what's around the corner. 40,000 Bitcoins, 1,000 Bitcoins is 1 Bitcoin. And it proves that, doesn't it? In this area, for example, it's important to stand out from the crowd and be authentic at all times. In this area, you must ensure that you are thinking independently. I wouldn't be a holder of XRP even with XRP if I listened to everyone who said so. This next bull run, which might be happening right now, will cause XRP's price to skyrocket, and that is the single most important thing right now that has led me to this conclusion. And from a technological standpoint, it's because, listen, the 4-year cycle is precisely aligned with what's coming up. There has been an uptick in liquidity. The fact that Bitcoin's value increased 140% in just a year is noteworthy. It appears like this is about to have a significant upward breakthrough, as you can see on the all-time chart. To reiterate, my views do not end here. Looking into XRP with a critical eye today reveals that a deluge of pessimism persists in the market, claiming that the cryptocurrency will not achieve a new all-time high. XRP's market cap is excessively high, which is causing it to be overvalued. Although there is still a lot of positive XRP content, it is far smaller than what we are accustomed to seeing on X on YouTube in the comments section, and Ripple is dumping it. Once again, this confirms my suspicion that many sellers will be offering prices ranging from $1.50 to $2.50, and so on, all the way up to the ceiling. And then, out of nowhere, after we break through the all-time high, those who sold will miss out on potential values in the $5 to $7, $10 to $15 range and beyond. Are those prices really going to materialize? We have no idea. Because the future of this market is completely unpredictable, I will reiterate the importance of safeguarding earnings, reducing risk, and making sure to withdraw your initial investment, while also taking a portion of the winnings. A lot can happen with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. See you later, bye.